Okay, so here is the second pond. This is Pen Y Fan pond, not to be confused with the mountain Pen Y Fan. This is near Blackwood, I think. It's in the sort of central valleys. So I'm just trying to work out which way I need to go. I'm on the sort of main path. So I've caught my breath back, had something to eat, had something to drink, packed my inhalers. So this one looks reasonably gentle. So I'm going to try and get a second hill on the miners list in today, which hopefully be good. I got a feeling that it's up there actually. I might be going the wrong way. I'm going to have a look at the map. Well, we've got wind farms over there, and over here, massive field of solar panels. So this area here is basically like Ed Miliband's wet dream. So yeah, it's good to see that the Welsh valleys are championing net zero and saving the planet, all helping us locally with reducing our energy costs as well. And you know, I've really noticed a difference in my bills. It's been brilliant. Not. So I've got a bit lost. I can't work out where I am on the map. This gate seems to be going across this bridge to a horse field with about 20 horses in, and this little fella here has come to say hello. Hiya. Hiya. There you go. Maggie's scared. So I'm not going to go through the field with the dog, because he's friendly though, this one. He's nice. Oh yeah. I haven't got anything to feed him. So yeah, I'm not going to go that way. Bye. Bye. I'm not going to go that way. Yeah. I think I saw the car park there. I've basically done a pointless loop around here. In fact, it could be a longer video than anticipated, so I'm going to probably do this as a separate video. Yeah, okay. What I'm going to do is see if I can get back to the car park through all this meadow, and then I'm going to have another look at the map, because I think there's a path that goes past a golf club, and I might be able to get in that way and bypass the horse field. I don't really like walking through horse fields. They all come and they just go straight after her, really. I just don't fancy it. Okay, not very successful so far. Okay, so I'm back at the car. I've just done a completely pointless sort of half-an-hour loop around the pond and then around a field. So on a plus note, I didn't pack sufficient water. I only packed a single bottle, so I just stocked up on some water. But so far my kind of navigation skills have been about as good as that dog shit bin over there. So what I'm going to do is close the boot. Let's close that, and I'm going to have a look at the map and try and get there on a second attempt. So at this bend in the road, there's kind of a big driveway up there and public footpath sign just there. We're heading up here, so this is second attempt, and I'm hoping that this path comes up trumps. If not, then I'm going to go home. So I'm going to have to just be careful that I don't get lost trying to find the footpath. Should hopefully be okay, and we'll go from there. On a plus note, the weather is beautiful now. Really, really warm, sunny, and all the rain clouds have gone, so that's great. I'm assuming it's up here. I'll have a quick peek at the map and just check we didn't have to go into that field. So I got lost again. I went along a contouring path instead of this one. Thankfully I realised after about 5 minutes, but in my post-viral state I didn't need it. So I'm sure this is the right one. It's a beautiful little byway, all lovely and sheltered and It's like, again, something from like Sleepy Hollow. I like that movie, it's good. Sleepy Hollow, yeah. So this is really quite pretty actually. It's a lot nicer than I thought it would be. So crack on for a bit longer and I'll bring you back. Hopefully we're on the right path now. I'll see you in a minute. Some really nice easterly views. Sort of pastoral views really. So I can see the trig. It's up by the wind turbine. So we're going to head through this gate. It's on private land, but it's just a sheep field, so I can see a gate into it, so that's great. I'm reaching my limit of tight-chestedness now in my post-bronchitis phase. So I'm pleased I can see the trig. I'm knackered. Right, let's get up there. There's really beautiful views up here. It's pretty vast actually. I'll be honest, it was one that I didn't think would be that great. But the views are so much better than I expected. They're really vast and like a 360. I'm just trying to avoid the horses a sec. Just had a chat to a nice couple of blokes, young lads that live local. They've just come to walk the trig point. So that was a nice chat. See a dome and Vowler in the distance there, Pen Y Fan. That big white horse doesn't look like he's going to like me much. Going to tap that and just start walking away from the horse. They really don't like mags. Sorry, I didn't spend much time out there. I should get a quick photo actually, one sec. Yeah, really big views. Yeah, nice. Not my favourite one on the list, but it was a lot better than I expected. Certainly the second time round. So yeah, that's good. I'm pleased with that. 2 minors in one day. Sounds like the sort of conversation that Jeffrey Epstein and Peter Mandelson may or may not have had. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Literally, our country is run by sickos. Sorry, but you know, when I don't want to get political. It's not a political channel. It's just hill walking. But you know, when the last Conservative, corrupt, useless government went out, especially after Liz Truss and all the Boris Johnson scandal, I thought things couldn't get worse. And I actually had optimism that, you know, I might pay a bit more tax, but the new lot, hopefully they'll have integrity and they'll be better. Oh my God, literally, like they need to be deposed. Like they're just rotten and corrupt at the core. And I think what we're seeing is the end of liberalism, where, you know, all empires come to an end, don't they? Usually by the the leadership becoming corrupt and useless, which is exactly what happened in the Roman Empire. And I think that's what we're seeing here with liberalism. It's just rotten, corrupt, vile. I mean, we've had an anti-corruption minister that resigned on a corruption scandal, a housing minister that resigned from not paying stamp duty, and then a homelessness minister that resigned because she made her tenants homeless so that she could raise the rent on the property just before the new Labour bill came in. I mean, that's only some examples. That stinks. And then you've got, you know, Mandelson, who's had sycophantic messages with a paedophile. Yeah, it's just crazy. Sorry, one last one. A business secretary who lied on his CV about being a solicitor. So if I did that as a doctor, I'd get a custodial sentence. But if you're an MP, you can just apologise and it's all forgotten about. Mike Amesbury a Labour MP punched a constituent to the floor and then hit him another 5 times while drunk, in a drunken state. Again, if I did that as a doctor, I'd receive a custodial sentence. And we've got the Chancellor, who lied on a CV about being an economist, which, given you're taking on the most responsible job in the entire country, is absolutely shameful and disgusting. It transpired she was a complaints handler. I mean, you know, you couldn't make this up. It's just absolutely shocking. So there you go. We have a country where paedophiles walk free, and people are imprisoned for lengthy times for social media posts, some of which I agree are intemperate, but it's absolutely bonkers. And then a Royal Navy that once used to be the envy of the world, reaching its pinnacle at you know, Nelson and Trafalgar, now we can't even defend our waters against rubber dinghies. You know, bringing in people that are completely unknown, unchecked, unvetted. So yeah, which is a national security emergency. So there you go. I'm not going to be talking politics anymore on the channel. I had to get it out. I just had to get it out. It's a hill walking channel. That's the last bit politics. The rest of the walks won't have any, but I had to get it out. Okay, so we're about 5 minutes, 10 minutes from the car. It's been a really nice day. 2 of the Mynydd Hills ticked off, really enjoyable ones. Great choices from Kev. I will see you again.